A headline. Nigerian music is not taking over the world anymore. In fact, it's now a global phenomenon. Nigerian music is not taking over the world anymore. In fact, it's now a global phenomenon. First and foremost, previously we used to talk about Nigerian music, taking over the world. It's taking over the world, and we are looking forward to it taking over the world. I beg, by my own lens scope. I beg, Nigerian music is not taking over the world anymore. It's a global phenomenon now. Now, why am I saying that it's now a global phenomenon? Now, first and foremost, let's do that of Shea Vibes, all right, doing his bit, all right, at the O2 Arena, massive one. Okay, massive. We've seen it. We don't need to talk about it. And then, fast forward, we've seen Asake at the Madison Square, massive. "24 Gun salute to you watching me out there in your lovely homes. Welcome to this Pan-African channel, TJ Studios. I am TJ. I am your commander-in-chief. I'm the chief campaign, and I'm here to share with you a new exclusive for the last day of the month, as we basically gonna usher ourselves into the month of September tomorrow. And yeah, August has been good. I know basically September is gonna come clean, and we are gonna stay blessed. All right. Now, yesterday I did something different in the diaspora. I looked at the mindset and the business orientation within the Pan-African stance. Today, I want us to look at the music, bit, and then the entertainment session. A lot seems to be going on there, and since today is the last day, I want to touch on it to use it as a medium, as the last content for the last day of this month, August. Okay, so I'll make sure this one becomes, summarized, brief, precise, and concise. Let's head straight to the headline. Nigerian music is not taking over the world anymore. In fact, it's now a global phenomenon. Nigerian music is not taking over the world anymore. In fact, it's now a global phenomenon. First and foremost, previously we used to talk about Nigerian music, taking over the world. It's taking over the world, and we are looking forward to it taking over the world. I beg, by my own lens scope. I beg, Nigerian music is not taking over the world anymore. It's a global phenomenon now. All right, it's a global phenomenon. It's everywhere. It's the order of the day. All right. So I have seen a lot of concerns by other African countries, which I'm not going to address. We are even tired of addressing concerns. Sometimes we need to hammer on the positives for it to overcloud the few negatives that are within our space. It's not, basically taking over as in something that is in the present continuous or in the present taste. In fact, it has done that. It's done and dusted, and it's basically within that threshold of dominance. Now, why am I saying that it's now a global phenomenon? Now, first and foremost, let's do that of Shea Vibes, all right, doing his bit, all right, at the O2 Arena, massive one. Okay, massive. We've seen it. We don't need to talk about it. And then, fast forward, we've seen Asake at the Madison Square, massive. Massive one. Massive, it's something we don't even need to talk about it anymore, because this is something he's done over and over, so it's no news. That is why I'm saying it's now a global phenomenon. It's something you see and then you'll be like, yeah, all right. And then fast forward, Rema also selling out in Benin City, all right, where he's from. So it's been back to back of greatness and global dominance. Okay, and then Burna Boy also on the higher pedestal of events out there, followed up by his mom, who happens to be his manager. So it's not something you can say it's taking over. No, we've passed that stage. It is now a global phenomenon. Now, I want us to watch the performances of Asake's event at the Madison Square Gardens, and then Rema's event, all right, where people are saying he kicked out, a fan from the stage. Artists put into consideration their safety concerns and their health reasons. All right, so when these kind of things happen, they look at their safety first. What about what Rema did by giving, Some of his fans who did an artwork, a picture collage for him, he gave them millions of naira in that regard. What about that one too? 2 million naira? Okay, so it is in that threshold. Why are we not talking about that one? Global phenomenon. Let's watch Asake and Rema's, massacre of the Madison Square and Benin City respectively. And then when I come back, I will sign out of here. This is the last, edition for this month. I'm going to make it quick and snappy. All right, so you've seen their performances. All right, so now rate it for yourself in your various homes. If you're on this channel, if you're on this Pan-African channel, rate it. Would you still consider Nigerian music and entertainment as taking over? I have done podcasts last year about them taking over. I even gave them years. Now, no, they are there. They are a global phenomenon now. All right, a global phenomenon now. I'm not saying, they are there as in they get swelling headed because of where they are now. I am basically relating it to the fact that now, as you can see, they are in a higher pedestal and utmost height of succession and words cannot even describe what I want to say. All right, it will push you to struggle to find words to accommodate what you want to say. For the likes of Wizkid, for the likes of the video, which I recently saw him on, Hudson's show in US, and the likes of a whole lot, like I said, Asake, Rema, it is something I always say, you don't strive and force yourself to competing. You just have to understand that there is a learning curve you need to learn from, and that you need to toe the line and then see what you can do. All right, the global dominance of Niger music is no more a news now within the space. White people who are hosting bigger shows, international shows, expressing satisfaction and delight and love for Niger music. All right, marketing has gone in, a lot has gone in. We've spoken about all these, so I don't want to use that to cover up what I'm going to say. Since it's snappy, all I am here to say is that Niger music is not taking over as it's been perceived in the past and few years. It is now a global phenomenon. It's a global music. It is not just Niger music. It's a global music where you can easily pinpoint artists within Africa who are from Nigeria and note that this is their trajectory of greatness, and note easily call them out with just a look at their picture. Global now. All right. So, like I said, I'm signing out. This is all I'm here to share, to throw spotlight on these events that happened and the dominance around it and how global Niger has become. Now, I'm going to leave the rest to you, my cherished viewer. What are your thoughts? What are your opinions? Add up and let's do this together. I am Emeka. I am Folarin. You can call me Oluwa TJ for short on this Pan-African stance. This is the last month. Add up to the family if you've been watching and you are yet to subscribe. Subscribe, drop your comments, and let's do this together. I'll be coming your way with more on this Pan-African channel. I salute you and peace out.